Alright, we just got our Screenmatics in. About to fire them up for the first time. Here is the pond. It's April 19th of 26. Everything's still looking pretty green. I'll give you a little bit of an overview of the bog here. Like I said, this was an aquascape bog. It's just sized a little bit too small for the pond. It's roughly 120,000 gallons in this pond. It's 9 foot deep. Show you these Screenmatics. Just got everything all wired up today, so got the poles in. Ran number 8 wire from the house to this pole here. Got our 2 boxes. 2 circuits to each pole. Here's our second Screenmatic. This is the 39,000. And then we've got another box down here for power, which honestly the power on this thing was a major project just to get all the power in. So like I said, I ended up running number 8 4-wire direct bury. So that top outlet is 120 amp circuit with 4 plugs, and that second outlet is another 20 amp. And then these are the power supplies for the pumps. That second junction box you saw down low, that was a spare. I ran another 2 wires just in case I've ever got to run more power down here. I did not want to be hand digging from the house, which is in that far right corner, all the way down to this pond again. That is too much freaking work for me. So anyways, pond is pretty freaking green. They've been spawning here, so here's a little bit of a before. So like I said, I can barely see. I mean, you can barely see in the water right now past a couple of inches. See that rock there? That's 1 inch below the water line. I mean, water quality is just terrible out here. It just gets so much sunlight. First warm day we had, this thing just bloomed up in algae. I will say in the wintertime, it's crystal clear. I can see all the way down to the bottom, 9.5 feet deep. So I know it can work. These are aquascape biofalls. I can't remember what the number is, but it's the biggest ones they make. So there's one there. There's another one here. And I've got the pumps running at half flow right now, so these waterfalls do kick out and everything looks really pretty when it's all up and running. But we'll see what these Screenmatics do. The guys from OASE say that it will clear this pond, but they did not want to give me the clear water guarantee. So I don't know what that's about, but they say 2 boxes will do it. I have my doubts, to be honest with you. It's several $100,000 in this pond, and so far it's been a giant money pit. I would not recommend this project unless you are ready to just burn some cash, because that's exactly what you're going to end up doing. People say go big on a pond, so that's exactly what I did. But when they say go big, they have no idea what big really means. You know, it costs a lot of money to filter this much water, and that's what I'm learning. So when I said go big, I'm like, well, heck, let's make it 9-10 foot deep. I want the kids to be able to swim in it. There's a jumping rock right here. I've jumped in several times. I mean, it's fun, but I could have had a heck of a swimming pool for this project, which my wife reminds me about weekly. So let's hope the Screenmatics can save the day. We will see. All right, we are all powered up. Got a couple leaks here. See that guy right off the UV filter. These guys right here have got to be super tight. Holds this whole module on right here. It's working though. Here's the second one. I've already fixed a couple leaks. Looks like we're leaking in the same spot here. Plus maybe back here. I already had to hand tighten these UV lights down. Sorry, I'm falling all over the place, but they're filling up with water right now. I let it run for a second and kind of found out that I needed to go through and adjust it, so pop the lids. Let's see. I'll let them fill up and then I'll check back in a second. Alright, so this is kind of my grotto into the top of this bog, but you can see those drain pipes, the fresh water or the filtered water, I guess, from these Screenmatics is straight into the back of this grotto situation that I've got here, and then it will waterfall down into the pond. So far everything is looking good, minus a couple leaks. I'll have the guys come back out tomorrow and tighten that up. Let's walk down here and see what the pump situation is. I mean, the water's so green you can't see anything. I got one pump going in here, right about there. You can see the wires and the supply pipe going in. Looks like it's giving me a little bit more flow off that rock, which I like. My second pump is down here. I still got to do something with this power supply from the pump. It is here. Just kind of barely see it in there. And this water's so murky. Look at that giant koi. Thing's about 30 inches long. Little water puppies. I think I'm going to feed them every time I stand over here. Looking good. The electrical worked like a champ. First time. That's always good. Looking forward to getting this thing cranked up for sure. All right.